Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be making for you, yes, for you, a potato chowder, okay? This potato chowder is very simple and trust me, it's going to go a long way. Alright, so all you're gonna need are the following ingredients. I can literally tell you, okay? You're gonna need bacon, cheddar cheese, sour cream, light cream, okay? You're gonna need potatoes and some maybe onion powder and a little bit of salt. And that's it, you got yourself a meal. You're gonna be in the kitchen for less than an hour and you're gonna be like, this is dope. I could do this a couple of times a week. So I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love it. Let's get to it. Alright you guys, so now you're just gonna season the water, okay? With about a teaspoon of salt, okay? And you are going to add your potatoes, okay? I have about 4 potatoes here that have been chopped into cubes, okay? Into your pot, okay? Okay, you guys, so now that the potatoes are in the pot, all right, we're gonna let them cook to the point that they're really tender, all right? And you're gonna want them really tender because we're gonna be kind of like mashing them up, all right? And that's how we're gonna get the consistency to our chowder, all right? So let's give it about 15 minutes. All right, you guys, so as you can see, there's enough water here to actually start mashing up the potatoes, okay? So what you're gonna do is now you're gonna add some onion powder, okay? Because you wanna give it a little bit of flavor. So I would say add about a teaspoonful should be good. All right, so we're gonna start mashing it up in this broth, okay? Or at least in this liquid. All right, you guys, so I have to use this as an alternative to mash my potatoes because unfortunately, can nobody find my potato masher. All right, so we're gonna mash the potatoes as much as we can. All right, to the point where if you do see tiny little chunks, it's okay. All right, but you don't want the big chunks. So you're gonna just keep mashing it until you get it to like literally tiny chunks like that. All right. All right, you guys, so I pretty much mashed all of the potatoes, okay? And I did add a little bit more of salt and a little bit more of onion powder, okay? Please make sure to taste it as you go putting it, and always start little by little. You don't want to go ahead and add too much salt because if you do, you're going to ruin the whole thing. All right, and as you can see, you see like small chunks here and there, okay? And that's the consistency you want. All right, so we're going to move on to the next ingredient. All right, you guys, so now we're going to add some light cream, okay? Just light cream. You're going to add enough just to make it I would say maybe about 3/4 of a cup. All right, and you're gonna see it's gonna look pretty much just like milk. All right, and trust me, there's no issue with that. That's fine. You're gonna let this even cook down a little bit more, okay? Because you want it to be a little thicker, you know? It's already thick, but you want it a little thicker. Okay, you guys, so once you have added the cream, you're gonna let it reduce down a little bit more for like, I would say about a good 5 to 7 minutes, okay, until it becomes a little thicker. Once that is done, we're gonna move on to actually frying the bacon, okay? But I am going to show you what the consistency should look like. All right, you guys, so as you can see, right, the chowder now has this nice consistency to it, okay? It looks like a thinner version of mashed potatoes, okay? So now it has all the seasoning, it has salt, it has, actually you can add a little bit of pepper to it, it has onion powder, all right? And now we are actually going to get started on the next thing, which is frying up the bacon, all right? So this is pretty much good, okay? This is actually perfect, all right? Okay, you guys, so now we're going to start by adding some pork bacon to the pan, all right? Okay, so we gotta use pork bacon. If you use any other bacon, it won't have the same taste, okay? So we're talking about if you use turkey bacon, I'm not saying it would be bad, but for some reason it just does not taste the same. All right, so you're gonna add enough bacon in there because remember, you're gonna crush it up, okay? So you're gonna crush up this bacon. You can add about, depending on the family size, today about maybe 3 people will be eating this, all right? So you want to put at least maybe 7 pieces of bacon into your pan, okay? And you're going to let it fry until they get really crispy. All right, you guys, so now you're going to flip the bacon because you're going to need all the strips to have a golden brown color to them, okay? You don't want them to be too soft because remember, you got them pretty much like grind them up so that you have like little bacon bits, kind of, okay? So you're gonna continue flipping them until you get that nice color, okay? All right, you guys, so we're gonna flip it one more time so that the other side can fully cook. And I understand that, again, you might not get it to that point where you have that nice crisp all the way on the end. But you know what? At this point, I'm like, you don't want to burn it either. And this is actually on low heat. But you got to remember, pork, bacon has a lot of fat, all right? And by the way, do not drain out all that fat because we are going to use a little bit of that fat for that chowder, okay? Okay, so now you're going to remove all of your strips of bacon, okay, from the grease, all right? You're going to put them on top of a napkin just to kind of let them soak. Okay, and remember, we're going to actually crush them until you have nice little bacon bits. Alright, so you're going to let them soak. Alright, onto a napkin just so you can drain out the oil. And then, okay, I know you guys are wondering, like, Jenna, what do you mean by pouring some of this fat into the chowder? Yes, you're going to pour just a little, I would say about a tablespoon. Perfect. And then you can throw away the rest. Okay, yeah, because you want to give your chowder a little flavor, okay? I know a lot of people don't eat swine, but no. We do here. At least in this dish. Okay, we don't eat pork every day, but we do it in this dish. Okay? Oh my god. Alright guys, let me start crushing up the bacon. Okay you guys, so as you can see, right, the bacon is not extremely crispy, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start chopping it up. Okay, you're chopping it up until you have these nice little bacon bits, alright? And this is the real bacon bits. I'm sorry, like I just cannot add that artificial bacon onto things. It just tastes weird. I don't know whoever came out with that stuff, but whatever. But yeah, see? So you got here bacon, pork bacon, nice and chopped up, okay? Into tiny, tiny bits. And this is what you're gonna pour on top of your chowder, my friends. So if you didn't know, now you know. All right, so that's that. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I actually poured some of the potato chowder into this small, tiny bowl. It's technically an ice cream bowl because unfortunately, I cannot eat that much, all right? So I put it into this small bowl, okay? So now we're going to do the fun part, all right? You're gonna add some sharp cheddar. I bet you didn't know it's gonna be this good, right? Then you're gonna add a little bit of these bacon bits. Bam. All right. And then you're gonna add a little bit of, what is it that I hear? Yes, a little bit of sour cream, my friends. You can't, I'm telling you, depending on how much you love sour cream, okay? But yeah, guys, this is how easy it is. All right, you guys, so there you go. That's potato chowder with pork, bacon bits, sour cream, and cheddar cheese.